What's going on? I want to start off by apologizing. I am late. I just came back from my niece's birthday party. So that's why I'm late. Just a few minutes, but still late. Um, yes. So my Sloany Baloney, her birthday is not until Monday, but her parents have to work. And so, of course, they celebrated today. So yeah, she just turned 8 years old. So if anybody wants to bless my Sloany Baloney with a few dollars, a dollar make me holler, honey boo boo child, okay? But how's everybody doing? Hey William, Latanya, Jasmine, Sierra, Bonita, what's up? What's up, Jasmine and Michael? What's going on, y'all? So yeah, I'm just trying to get myself together. Jack A, what's up? I had to pour me a glass of water. Just a water. Water, baby. Just some water, baby. Thank you, Miss Hill or Mr. Hill. All right, y'all. I poured me a little Casamigos. Mm, straight. All right, y'all. Let me get myself together. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Baby, it's hot. Baby, it's hot as hell outside, baby. When I say it's hot, hot. Hot. You know, I was gonna stop by the store and get me some wine, but I didn't have enough time. I did not have enough time. So I had some Casamigos. The bottle was literally still closed. I had some Casamigos sitting on my counter. So I was like, let me just take a sip of this. It's the weekend, you know. But anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the mess. And then, you know, let's get into the mess. So I didn't really want to talk about nothing. Okay. Um, Brittney Renner, I just want to say this. I think Brittney Renner is a mess. I think that Brittney Renner, um, I don't like her on Basketball Wives. I don't. At one point, I thought Brittney Renner was one of those girls where it's like once you get past certain things, I thought that she made a lot of sense in stuff that she said. And then when she kind of teamed up with what's the guy name? Tate. Andrew Tate. When she kind of like teamed up with him, I'm not gonna say teamed up, but I remember them doing like a podcast or a panel together, and then she posted something about learning stuff from him, and I was just like, girl, that's when she started to kind of lose me. I was just like, oh, Brittney, girl, whatever. But I will say this much. I do think it's a tad bit unfair the way that the people are down to the internet dragging her, saying, no, I mean Andrew Tate, the white man, the one who was arrested in Russia or something about they say he was an R word. No, Andrew Tate, the white man. He has a brother. Um so I do think it's a tad bit unfair. uh I don't necessarily think that she was playing with religion. I don't think that I think that that was just something maybe she wanted to see if I don't know. I don't necessarily think that she was playing with religion. I don't think that she necessarily benefited from it. If anything, she probably lost. Because I remember her saying at one point she was like homeless or something like that, or she was on the verge of losing her home. I don't think that Brittney going from the way that she appeared to then covering up her body that was her trying to pull a fast one. If anything, that will more than likely ruin what she had already built by being, I guess, like the sexy girl with a nice body to like covering up completely. Like there wasn't a benefit financially for her, one, to go from this to being covered up from head to toe. Even if people think that she's playing with religion, or if she did what she did to find a husband, honestly speaking, I don't know how that's any different what the majority of women do. No shade. That's all. People try religions every day. That's all. I don't know how her transforming to whatever she felt like she needed to transform to in order to find a husband. I don't know how that's different from any other person. Because every time I look up, the girls are saying how you're supposed to do this in order to find a husband. The Bible says you're supposed to do this in order to find a husband. Girl, we're gonna just put it out there, girl. Shawnee O'Neal is literally down here in Houston, Texas, cosplaying a first lady. Go look at Shawnee O'Neal's Instagram page. Almost every picture that she has up, she has on a blazer. Girl, I have seen 17 seasons of Basketball Wives. I ain't never even heard Shawnee say a scripture. And now all of a sudden, she's a first lady of a church. So, so, girl, all I'm saying, look at Kanye West. Kanye West started a whole church, a Sunday service, just for him to turn around and have his wife at the Grammys, I believe, girl, puss out, tits out, ass out. But he has a whole Sunday service. Don't get online talking about people don't play with religion, because people play with religion every day. People play with the word of God, girl, every day. So we could talk about Britt, but all I'm saying is Britt is in good company. That's all I'm saying. You got the people who will literally stand before family and friends, girl, will take vows in front of God, a pastor, or a judge, and still not do right. So we're not going to sit here and act like, all I'm saying is we can call out Britt, but while we tugging on Britt, don't forget the other hand to tug on everybody else too. You got B. Simone, who was just in front of some church folk the other day with an oversized blazer on and some poom poom shorts. Hello? Girl, the girls play with religion. I'm just saying, girl, if we gonna call it out, just call it out and be fair across the board. You know, I'm all about fairness. I'm all about fairness. Girl, we can call out Brit, but girl, don't forget about the other girls who will transform themselves into whatever they feel they need to transform themselves into in order to find a husband. Because Brit ain't the only one. Brit is not the only one. And I'm gonna even go a step further and really piss some of the girls off. Brit didn't have to do that in order to pull Kevin Gates. However we feel about Brittney Rener, Brittney Rener didn't have to do that to pull Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates. Y'all think that Brittney Rener had to, girl? Kevin Gates, the same one who was on stage just the other day, that Kevin Gates. Girl, y'all act like Kevin Gates is Barack Obama. Like y'all think that Brittney Rener had to do all of that to sleep with Kevin Gates. Y'all think that Brittney Rener had to do all of that to sleep with Kevin Gates. Fake a religion, get married. I don't want to meet or hear any. Hear about any other Brittney for the wrong. Okay, I was getting confused. If we're gonna be honest, I don't want to meet or hear about any others. Brittney or Brittney for the remainder of the year. They put us through enough, baby. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting confused when I was talking. I think they. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I just know she said they were married for a month. And then they got a divorce. So I don't know. You know, some of the girls will pull. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the girls will pull a stunt, and do a Brandy or a Kimora Lee, and girl, they just close their curtains in their living room and say they get married. But girl, legally they don't be legally binded, but they'll close the curtains and be like, "Girl, we had a spiritual ceremony in the living room." You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they were home, if they were if she was if they were legally married or not. Okay, but anyway, shout out to Brittney, shout out to Shawnee O'Neal, shout out to Giselle Bryant, shout out to all the women and men out there, okay, who play with religion. And girl, you'll be like a Jamal Bryant, no shade, in the pulpit every Sunday, preaching on what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, and have all types of kids floating around the United States of America. But the girls want to talk about Brit. You thought, girl, girl, out of all the pastors, y'all sit y'all asses in their church house every Sunday. Girl, Jamal got how many kids floating around here, but still get his black ass in that pulpit every Sunday telling y'all what y'all supposed to and not to do. Okay? But y'all say Brittney playing with religion. Okay, girl. Well, don't forget about Porsha when she was in the pulpit comparing the LGBTQ to strippers and to prostitutes and hoes. Girl. But the girls don't play with religion. Girl, I'm just saying, if we gonna tell it, we gonna tell it. If we not gonna talk about it, we not gonna talk about it. Girl. Because the same ones pulling on Brittney wig or her goddamn hijab be the same ones sitting in Jamal Bryant's church every Sunday. Look at Phaedra Parks. Phaedra Parks come down here talking about, girl, I'm a Southern Belle. Where's my prayer cloth? I'm a Southern Belle. Where's my prayer cloth? Girl, now she walking around here with 40-inch blonde bust downs, ass cheeks hanging out. Girl, all types of carrying on. But let her tell it, girl, I'm a Southern Belle. Girl, I'm a Southern Belle. I need my prayer cloth. Cover my knees up. Girl, you got Shawnee walking around here every motherfucking day with a blazer on and a skirt below her motherfucking kneecaps. Girl, arms covered up. Girl, I ain't heard Shawnee say not one fucking scripture on Basketball Wives. Now all of a sudden she's a first fucking lady. Girl, Rodney, I just came in and was like, did Bang Bang cheat on her husband with Kevin Gates? Too many bricks to keep up with. Right! It really is too many bricks to keep up with, child. It's too many. I'm just saying, the girls be playing every day. Girl, now all of a sudden, Shawnee is a blazer wearer. Girl, go look at Shawnee's Instagram page right now and look at how many times Shawnee done put a blazer on. Bitch, now she wears blazers. Girl, and everything she have on, girl, be below her knee. Girl, get out of my face. Get out of my motherfucking face. The girls be playing with God. The girls be playing with religion. Some of y'all faves do it all the time. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on, baby. So, girl, I'm sipping on, this is some water. Girl, this is water. And then this is a little Casamigos. Okay? So I got some water and Casamigos. So Kenya Moore, baby. I'm gonna have to get up and turn this AC on in probably about 10 to 15 minutes because girl, this Casamigos is starting to kick in, and girl, I'm gonna start getting hot. Okay. So Kenya Moore, she long story short, girl, the queen is not coming back. Girl, Kenya is not coming back. She went live today and she talked about some things on her live. Cousin, you a mess. I just left Shawnee's page. She's blazered down. I told y'all, go look at Shawnee's page. Baby, Shawnee got a blazer. Okay? Baby, Shawnee got a blazer on in almost every photo. Girl, now mind you, I'm a blazer boy. If y'all don't know, I love blazers. Girl, I have blazers galore in my closet. So if you ever see me out, you probably might see me out with a blazer on. I feel like blazers go with everything, girl. I don't wear shorts. But shorts, girl, sweatpants, jeans, skirts, dresses, like I just feel like a blazer can go with everything. So I'm a blazer boy. Hello. Anyways, so Kenya, back to Kenya. Girl, I just want to say this much. Before we get into the mess, I want to say I try to tell y'all that the Real Housewives of Atlanta was going into a love and hip hop type of tea. I know what I said. I said, oh, baby, this is love and hip hop. I said that if Porsha ever became the face of the show, I know what direction it's going to go into. I have been telling y'all this. If Porsha becomes the face of the show, I know the direction the show is going to go into. I said it's giving very much a baddies, Zeus, love and hip hop type of feel. I remember saying this on Twitter, and some of the boys and girls were telling me that I was being anti-black. And I was like, okay, I know what I see. It was a handful of us. Girl, I think it was me. No, I think I know it was me. Shout out to Carlos Harris. Girl, I think it was LTV Productions. Girl, it was a few of us who was like, I'm a watch, but I see what's going on though. I'm a watch and I'm a review, but I sure can see. Girl, I see something is going on. This gives me love and hip hop. I think they're going into this is the new era. Oh, this is the new era. Okay. I remember you saying that and the folks were mad. Thank you. I said it. Girl, I could literally tell, and I'm going to tell you what kind of put the nail in the coffin for me. We're going to get to what Kenya had to say because some of you may not know, but all of this is going to come together when we get to what Kenya had to say, okay? So just keep in mind what we're talking about now, and then you'll see why I'm saying what I'm saying when we get to Kenya. I knew when they came out with that picture, the promo picture for season 16. I thought the picture was fab. I really did. I thought everybody looked amazing. I thought Porsha was fab. I thought as a whole, okay. I thought as a whole, the picture was fab. However, I also knew that that picture did not belong under the Housewives umbrella. Because when I think of promo shoots for the Real Housewives, it wasn't giving that. It doesn't give that. You see what I'm saying? You could go and look at the housewife photos for Potomac, Atlanta, New York, and it did not give that. That photo gave very much a VH1 type of tea, basketball wives type of tea, a love and hip hop type of tea. It did not fit underneath the housewife umbrella. I was trying to tell the girls and boys that. Oh, this is a new direction. So let's just get into what some of Kenya had to say.
That 70% connected to Rodney's MacBook Air and Rodney's iPad.
Now I don't know what necessarily. I saved some of these clips, so I can't remember what order I saved them in. So I'm just gonna pick one, and then we'll just talk about it once we figure out what Kenya's talking about. Because I can't remember the way that I can't remember the way I saved the clips.
I shall. Oh God. Okay. Someone goes, why did Porsha say you said Drew gave?
Okay, so this is a clip. Okay, now I know what's going on. So this is a clip where Kenya is talking about Drew and Porsha saying that Drew gave her stuff for girl, who is this hoe? So just take a listen to what Kenya has to say.
You the information. Also, I love you from the UK. I love you so much. That is from HARUN. Okay, that's one of the things I wanted to clear up. I did not get any information that was shared from Drew.
Now, before we get, I'm about to say something. Team Twirl, don't get mad at me. I just want y'all to. This is where we have to listen. Okay, I want y'all to listen to the words that are coming out of Kenya's mouth. Y'all have to listen to the words that are coming out of Kenya's mouth. Okay.
Said Drew gave you the information. Also, I love you from the UK. I love you so much. That is from HARUN. Okay, that's one of the things I wanted to clear up. I did not get any information that was shared from Drew. I did not get any information that was shared from any housewife. I did not get any information shared from any friend of the housewives. That is a complete lie. And I even, when I first heard that rumor, when I think Porsha was doing a live or she was doing YouTube or something, and she said that, you know, a current housewife had given me, sorry, I'm just trying to turn this light up a little bit because I'm behind this light. She said that one of the housewives, I don't like that. Okay, a little tan. All right.
Are y'all listening to Kenya? Y'all better clock the T. See, this is what I be saying. Team Twirl, don't get mad at me. This is what girl, y'all gonna kick. I can't get kicked out of Team Twirl. Bitch, I am Team Twirl. Okay? So I ain't going no motherfucking well. Be very clear.
She had said, Porsha said that one of the current housewives had given her, look at this. Y'all, I'm a mess right now. I'm just pressing buttons. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try to take this off. Okay. Learn something new every day. I'm not a technical person. So I'm learning, I don't, you know, anyway. So when I saw that Porsha said that on her YouTube live in teasing that a current housewife had given me the information, they did not. I actually called Porsha and I was like, Porsha, why are you saying that? She was like, no, you did. You told me you got it from Drew. I was like, first of all, I never told you that. I would never tell you that. In fact, I told the world where I got the information from. It was from an investigation. And I have never once in my life said that I got the information from any person that is known on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it was just very bizarre. I found the whole thing to be very bizarre. And like literally she was fighting me on the phone for like a good 25 minutes saying that that I did say it to her. I was like, I would have no reason to say it to you because it's completely false and untrue. And the one thing I just thought I was in an alternate universe talking to her, because I was like, girl, I have never said that to you. The one thing that you don't have to remember is the truth. If you always tell the truth, you don't have to remember lies. I never said it. I always tell the truth. I never said it. If I say something about someone, I have factual information. 99.999% of the time. And for her to say that I had gotten it from Drew, I was like, where are you getting that from? Like, that is insane. And when I did speak to her personally on the phone, she was like, yeah, you did. You told me that. You told me that. I said, I think Drew has information, but she never gave me any photos or any, anything else that she was claiming that the photos came from Drew. And I said that publicly. And for her to double down on it at the reunion, I was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, it's just not true. But she was on the phone telling me, when I spoke to her, that it was true. I'm sorry, I have like these temporaries in my teeth from, the doctor dentist. I know you saw the post, and you guys were like, oh, you guys should date or whatever. No, he's married, but he is fine. And I'm not being disrespectful because all of you guys said it.
Girl, stop, girl.
But no, don't be married. And he's a very good person, Dr. Day. But anyway, I digress. So the one thing about me, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I have said this on air publicly before. I have never been high. I have never been drunk a day in my life. So I have no reason to like say some stuff and then forget that I said it or who I said it to, or I don't lie about people. I have no reason. So that's clearing up number one. Drew did not give me ish. Okay? That was a lie. That was a lie. All right. So
let me just read the super chats. I miss when Housewives wasn't about information and comments made on podcasts. LOL, it's so tired. It really is, child. Because it just turns into this whole, like the diva calls it, Scooby-Doo mysteries. It really just turns into like this whole, like trying to figure out, like, and it doesn't even really matter at the end of the day. Well, depending on what we're talking about. Drew sent her the link where to find the 411. Okay, gotcha. Wink, wink. She is very strategic with her words. We see you, girl. My ratchet spirit is actually excited about K. Michelle, though. Thank you, Sally Joe. So this is what I have to say. If you listen to what Kenya said, and this is why, this is my thing. Kenya, is a Decepticon. She lied about not being fired, lied about her business. She has a foreclosure. She got it from Drew. Can we talk about if Porsha knew? So did Lion Cynthia. Thank you, putting 640. So this is my thing, right? I take pride, okay, in being fair and objective. And my goal when I come down here is my loyalty is always to myself before anybody. My integrity is to myself. You know what I'm saying? And then next in line would be, girl, the cousins. I don't owe anybody, whether we're talking about Kenya, Dr. Wendy, Dr. Heavenly, any of my faves, anything. I don't know these people and they don't know me, right? I said last week, if you go back and watch my review, I said, if you listen to the conversation that's being had on this stage, y'all know for me to say it, okay? I said, I don't think that Porsha is necessarily lying. I said, at this point, we're playing the game of semantics, like information, photos, videos. I said this. I said, I don't think that Porsha is necessarily lying. I said, at this point, I think what's happening is now they're playing a word game. Because even when I was gonna say Andrew, even when Andy asked Drew didn't even deny it. All Drew could really say was, I don't like my name to be thrown into mess. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like Porsha is telling some truth. I said that. I'm not changing my mind. I feel like based off of what Kenya just said, if you listen to the words that Kenya was saying, Kenya said that the stuff that she shared did not come from Drew. I think Porsha is a hot ass mess. I do. I think Porsha is a hot ass mess. We know that Porsha lies, but as we always say, a broken clock is right at least twice a day. I think that this was one of the times throughout the day that Porsha was right. I do. Porsha is a liar, and Porsha is less than smart. Because again, and I'm gonna say this too, even with everything that's been shared, Kenya still is not throwing anybody underneath the bus. Because on some real shit, Kenya could have easily said, and Porsha, why you got your black ass down to the reunion? Talking about shit that you ain't got no business talking about. Don't forget your black ass sat on that stage and said that you were on the phone with me trying to help me figure out how I was going to shape this and put it out there. Because that's what Porsha said. Porsha sat her ass right on that stage and said, I knew she had information, photos, videos, and I was trying to help her I was trying to help her shape how she was going to put that out there. That's what Porsha said. Porsha was pissed off that Kenya did it at that event, okay? But Porsha wasn't mad about the shit that she showed. She was just mad because she showed it there. And then she said, girl, I just talked to you last night. And we talked about you taking it to hell. Y'all better go back and watch it. I know what the fuck Porsha said. So all I'm saying is, with all of that being said, Kenya still could have thrown Porsha under the bus, and she still didn't. But it does not change that I think that Kenya is making sure that she does not include anybody in the mess. So at the end of the day, Kenya still did what she did. Don't get it twisted. Kenya held up those pictures. Kenya did what she did. It is what it is. But it doesn't take away from the fact that girl Porsha said what she said. And then Porsha also, like a fool, got her ass down to the internet. And this is how you know, girl. Now we about to tug on Porsha's wig. This is how you know Porsha don't give a damn about nobody, and she knows that she's going to always be protected. Because Porsha sat on that goddamn stage and admitted that she was talking to Kenya about how they would shape and put the information out there. That is exactly what Porsha said. There's no denying that, because that's what she said at the reunion. But you know Porsha knows that she won't suffer any type of consequences, because the reunion was shot after Porsha got her ass down to the motherfucking World Wide Web and said that Bang Bang was underaged in those pics. Now, I don't know what fucking fool will come down to a reunion 2 months later and admit to helping another housewife come up with how they will supply this information to the world after you just told us that you said Bang Bang was underage. So you telling us that you were on the phone? Bitch, that shit wouldn't even, girl, that wouldn't even came out my mouth. If Kenya ain't gonna say it, girl, then I'm not gonna say it. You think I'm about to get down to a reunion after I've told people that Bang Bang was underage in those pics, and then admit my involvement in trying to help this woman put these underage pics out of a child? That's what Porsha be like. That's when Porsha start to like, girl, lose me. Not trying to start any mess, but is it shady to label K Michelle as a Love and Hip Hop cast member? I'll get off my K Michelle soapbox now. No, because she is a Love and Hip. No, I don't think it's shady. I think that Kenya was somewhat being shady. Like, you know how y'all said, we're gonna talk about it. You know how I think she was somewhat being shady, but it was like the shade, like the truth is still the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? The fact is nobody clocked it, not even Andy. Right. It's weird because Porsha sat there and said that and nobody said nothing. It's like, y'all not going to say nothing. And so I remember when I came to Instagram, not Instagram, Twitter, I didn't hear anybody talking about it. I was like, why ain't nobody here? In my head, I'm like, why is nobody talking about what Porsha just said? Why is nobody talking about what Porsha just said? And why is nobody talking about that Drew just didn't deny that she had any type of involvement? This is what happens. I be trying to tell her, girls. Everybody love Drew now, so ain't nobody gonna call Drew out on her fuck shit. Everybody love Drew, so ain't nobody gonna call Drew out on her fuck shit. Drew didn't deny that she had no involvement in that shit. Be very clear. And when you listen to what Kenya is saying in this post, Kenya said that the stuff that she shared. Y'all better listen to what Kenya be saying. Kenya is a smart lady, okay? Kenya said the shit that she shared. Basically, what I'm trying to say is she got some shit from Drew. The shit that she got from Drew, she just didn't share. So in that aspect, she's not lying. But Kenya knows exactly what she's saying to make sure that like she's not lying, but she's lying by omission. But she's not lying though. And I feel like what's happening is Porsha. That's why and I'm about to get back on the Porsha. I would never trust Porsha. I would never trust Porsha. Excuse me. I would never trust Porsha. Color Me Pink just made a video and shouted you out for clocking Porsha. Oh, shout out to Color Me Pink. Thank you, Zeta. Shout out to Color Me Pink. I would never trust Porsha because I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't trust Porsha. Because this is what I feel like happened. Girl, can we just talk plain tonight? Girl, the Casamigos is starting to kick in. Okay. Because the investigation was full of shit, production would have been shut down and next season would have been to be determined. Okay, thank you. You know why I would never trust Porsha? So Bravo allows their employees to steal from other employees' home and endanger her co-workers' Bravo equipment down in Mexico, asking Cartel, Jose, and Tamale Sella Maria for directions in the Mexican streets. Where is HR? Baby, right. Where's HR at, girl? They ain't got one, girl. But what's up, Black Hippie? You know, this is why I would never fuck with Porsha. Because this is the thing. Can we just call it for what it is? Can we just have some kitchen table talk? And Bang Bang, if you watch it or if you see this, girl, I ain't got no problem with Bang Bang. Let's just call it for what it is. Once Porsha found out that Kenya did not like Bang Bang, Porsha did become Team Kenya. And I think she became Team Kenya because, one, there was a lot on the line for season 16. Porsha said at the reunion, once I found out a fellow sister, basically, I'm paraphrasing, had an issue, basically, bitch, we got to get this hoe up out of here. So I do believe that Porsha was Team Kenya at first because by her words, she said, I was on the phone. I knew she had information, videos, photos, and I was trying to help her shape how she was going to put this information out there. So I think Porsha's whole thing was, we're going to get this hoe up out of here because we're not losing Kenya over no outsider. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I think at one point, Drew, Porsha, they were team, get her up out of here because it's season 16 and we're not playing no games around. So get this bitch up out of here. And I think that Kenya said, I am going to take all of whatever comes. I swear I feel like this is what happened. I think Kenya said, girl, y'all just help me get this bitch up out of here. Okay? And whatever happened, bitch, it's gonna happen. I don't think that Kenya thought she was gonna get fired or suspended or whatever, girl. Fired, suspended, whatever happened, whatever word you want to use. So I think Kenya said, y'all help me, and I'm not gonna say shit. And I think that Kenya did it. And I think the rest is history. And then I think what fucked it up is when Porsha came out and started talking about the underage shit. Right? Because I don't think that Kenya was going to lose her job. So I think that when Porsha came out and said the whole underage shit, I think it threw everybody off. And then it definitely threw everybody off when Bang Bang came out and said, that's not even me. And then another thing that happened was when Porsha came out talking about another housewife gave Kenya the pictures. But again, this just goes to show that Porsha feels like she'll never be touched. Because there's no way in fuck shit hell that Porsha, you just got down to the reunion and you admitted to helping Kenya shape this information to put it out there. But also, girl, just a few months ago, you were basically trying to say another housewife gave her the pictures. Girl, at this point, all y'all motherfucking hands is dirty. The only person that the dirt is actually going to fall onto is Kenya because she the fool, girl. Because she the fool who did like this. Okay. The only person that's really going to get in trouble is Kenya. Even though y'all hands are dirty, Kenya was the one who ultimately held up the pics and said, who is this hoe? So my girl, so now, because Kenya was pissed off, she the one who going to get in trouble. Because she the one who held up the pics. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Porsha plays the game very well because Porsha knows that she's protected to a certain degree. Porsha done came out, threw Drew under the bus, girl. And I think Kenya's whole thing is, girl, shut the fuck up. If I gotta take the hit, I'll take the hit. Because I still ain't said that we was on the phone and you was trying to help me. You came out and said that shit. I still ain't said that Drew, I just didn't use the shit that Drew gave me. You came out and said that shit. And that's what I be talking about Porsha. Like, Porsha, you can't even just be, girl, just get on board. None of y'all wanted her there, as far as Britt. None of y'all wanted Britt there. Even as the season progressed, all y'all stopped liking her. Even though you were disgusted in what she did, be very clear. When Kenya went live, after this whole shit happened, initially I figured Porsha just misspoke because she is... Initially I figured Porsha just misspoke because she is slow. Thank you, Sally Joe. So it's like, girl, now, you know what I'm saying? Porsha outed herself before they could out her. Like, ain't nobody even brought you up, Porsha. Porsha should have just sat there and just closed her mouth. Porsha should have just closed her mouth and been an advocate for Kenya to come back. That's it. That's it. Because you see Drew sitting there like, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. You see Drew sitting there like, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know what y'all talking about. Listen, what Drew said, I don't like my name to be thrown into mess. Because, like, you know, I just don't. I just don't like my name to be thrown in no shit because, you know, I'm over here minding my business at the end of this couch. I don't know why she throwing my name in some shit. That girl, I don't know why she doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be pissed off at Porsha. Yes, we about to get into it. So Kenya did call Porsha a liar to a certain degree, but she also gave Porsha her flowers. Let's just go to the next clip, okay? I don't know what clip this is. Let me play it. We'll figure it out when it starts to play.
What a crazy person I am right now. Okay. Cynthia.
Oh, girl. Okay, girl, this is what she talk about Cynthia. Okay. So in this clip, girl, she done with Cynthia. That's all I'm gonna say. So she gonna talk about Cynthia in this clip.
I'm gonna be very truthful right now. The reason first of all, she's not telling the truth about the timeline of, well, she's mistaken. I don't want to just say she's not lying. I did reach out to and chatted with her via text messages the day after my salon event. I'm not upset with her for speaking her mind. I think she could have handled it differently, but that's not the reason I have not been speaking to her. I thought Cynthia was my writer, one of my best friends, my confidant, someone that I really love and trusted as a sister. We have been through our ups and downs, our lefts, our rights, whatever. But at the end of the day, I thought she was someone that I would always be able to trust. That's not true. There were some private things that I told her, shared with her, and texted her that she shared with someone else. Okay, thank you. That she shared with someone else. And that really gutted me because in this world of housewives, and you meet people, you form these relationships. Some are because they're work people, they're cast members that you work with, and some they become really a part of your village. I trusted her with my daughter. I trusted her with my secrets. I trusted her with a lot of things. And trust me when I tell you this, I have kept her most private moments, her most private secrets to myself, and have never and will never disclose any private information, specifically, speaking about intimate conversations that we've had or text messages that we've had where I'm explaining something in a very intimate way. And I know that she betrayed my trust. And I won't tell you, specifically the people, the why. I know the why. And the why was not for my best interest. It was for hers. And so all this, oh, I haven't spoken to Kenya, all this stuff. Please, just at this point, just please stop talking about me. You can stand on your own. You can say whatever you want to say, but please, I'm just saying, please stop talking about me. What you're saying is not true. And, I just don't want that nonsense in my life anymore. I want genuine people who really are on my team, even if that comes down to 2 people. And one of those people is Brooklyn Daly. I'm okay with that. I think I know who my writers are. And, honestly, she's just not one. Also, I want to go back to something on the reunion, things that happened that you did not see. At least I don't think you saw. I do want to give a shout out to Porsha for speaking up off camera about the way things were handled with
What's
me.
up, Deep?
She did mention something, as I'm told, to Andy. And again, I'm not, there's nothing, I have no beef with Andy. We have a great relationship. We were speaking often. I felt like he was in my corner. I feel like he was championing for me, but the whole situation was above him. And so, but I do know that.
I want to stop right there. I do believe that. I do believe. People don't believe Andy doesn't have as much power as he used to have. I think Andy still gets the blame because Andy is like the face of Bravo TV. And because Andy used to have, I think, a lot of power at the beginning, But from what the word is on the street, Andy doesn't have like the power he used to have. I think he still has a say so, but I don't think his decision is the last like be it all. Like, girl, I bring down the hammer. I really don't. And I think Andy has come out and said that before. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like Andy has come out and said, "Baby, I don't really have as much power as I think like I used to have." I could be mistaken, but I don't think he's like the last girl. Like, bitch, my word is the gospel. Like, and I think that's what it is. I think because again, Andy is like the face of the network, and because I think he probably used to have somewhat of more power than he has now, that people still just put everything on Andy. Come on, Heavy Power.
During the reunion, at some point, I don't know if the cameras were rolling or not, but I have been told that Porsha was very vocal and said, she did not like the way they handled the situation with me. And so for that, I have to say thank you to Porsha for, sticking up for me in that moment and about that situation. So that's that. So as you are.
This is what I don't like. What one of the many things I don't like about Porsha. I don't like one thing I don't like you never know what Porsha like. I don't want to say team because you just team yourself, but you never know where you're gonna land with Porsha. Like in 1 minute she's advocating for you, like I don't like the way y'all did my girl Kenya, and then the next minute she's saying you show underage pics. Like girl, like you just never really know where you're gonna land with Porsha. Like 1 minute you said that I was out here showing underage pics, and then the next minute you like I don't like the way y'all handle Porsha. I mean I don't like the way y'all handle Kenya. Like girl, like. Porsha is self-serving. Like that's the weirdest shit to me. How is it in one breath you're basically saying that Kenya, you know what I'm saying, displayed underage pics, and then fast forward 2 months down the road, you're at the reunion allegedly saying, I don't like the way y'all did Kenya. Girl, like you just said she showed underage pics. Oh, hold up, y'all. Sorry. Like that's the shit. I mean, like her kid. I mean, not Porsha just be talking. It always gave work friends with 50 Cent to Kenya. It really did, low key. And somebody, I think it was So Jeff. Shout out to So Jeff. Kenya and Cynthia's relationship was never the same after Ultimate Girls Trip, believe it or not. Nene tried to tell y'all about 50 No Cents, but Kenya worked overtime to break that friendship up, so they deserve each other. BS. Oh my God, today. Andy was and is the EP of Housewives franchise. He used to be the VP of Development and Talent at Bravo until 2013. He decided to focus on Watch What Happens Live instead. Thank you, Chateau. So yeah, that's the only thing. It's like, girl, you just never know where you're gonna fall with Porsha. And Porsha does give like whatever works for me best at the end of the day. Like she's self-serving. Like even at the reunion, like you said out of your mouth, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You said out of your mouth, I knew Kenya had information, videos, and photos. I was trying to help her shape how she would put the information out there. If you knew you was in on the scheme, why the fuck you opening up your mouth telling on Drew and shit? If y'all had decided that Kenya is gonna take whatever she gotta take, because she the one who held up the pictures, at that point, let Kenya do what she gonna do, and then you just advocate for Kenya to come back to the show. Does that make sense what I'm saying? It would just make way more sense for you just to say, Kenya, girl, you're gonna have to work this out, girl, but we gonna cheerlead and we gonna say, Kenya, we want Kenya back. Kenya is needed. Kenya is the best housewife. Y'all did my girl wrong. Y'all shouldn't have had that ghetto ass bitch on here, Britt, in the first goddamn place. I don't know why y'all trying to act like the bitch did the bitch didn't threat Kenya with a gun and pistol. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the road that Porsha should have taken. But Porsha be all over the place. 1 minute is girl, she's showing underage pics. The next minute, girl, well, they said Drew gave pictures to Porsha. Gave information, videos, photos to Kenya. Well, that's what she told me on the phone. It doesn't make sense because it's a lie. Like, it's just like, I just don't understand what angle Porsha comes from. And at the end of the day, I think it is one of those things where whatever she feels works best for her in the moment, then that's what I'm going to do. And I hate that, girl. Because then at that point, I never know if I can trust you. If we on the phone together, and I'm like, I don't like that punk, and I saw some pictures of him sucking dick, and bitch, don't y'all say nothing because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in the next month or two. Don't say shit. I ain't going to bring y'all into it. Kenya IG story said, know your worth. I believe she was asked back. They lowballed her. I don't believe freaking fraud get the same salary during the heyday. Thank you, Uzaddy. Like, if I'm on the phone with you and I'm like, hey, hey, listen, I don't like that punk they brought in. The motherfucker threatened me the other day. I found some pictures of him sucking dick, and I'm putting the motherfuckers up. Don't y'all say a motherfucking thing. When it come down to it, let it fall on my shoulders. But girl, y'all just be my sisters and try to get me back on the show if some shit pop off. Like, and that's all I'm saying. That and Porsha should have said, okay, girl, girl, that's on you, sister. But I'ma say, girl, we need her back. That's all they had to do. You see, Drew ain't said shit. Drew has been consistent. One thing I'm going to give Drew. Drew has been consistent when it comes to Kenya. Drew has been consistent when it comes to Kenya. Drew knows how to play. Come on. Drew has been consistent when it comes to Kenya. And she ain't telling shit. I don't know how she got it. Kenya said she got the pictures from a private investigator, so that's what the fuck she said, and that's what the fuck I'm telling y'all. Porsha don't be consistent. And it's just like, girl, you fucking up. You fucking it up. Because anyway, we done. Because the day afterwards, all the shit happened. Be very clear. Shamia, Porsha, and Drew were right down there with us in Kenya's live. Remember when Kenya did that bullshit live? Remember when all the shit hit the fan and Kenya was like, I'm going live, blah, 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 at 5:30 or 6 o'clock, whatever, and we were all sitting there waiting, thinking she going to spill some tea? Girl, don't forget, Porsha, Shamia, and Drew are right there in that live with us. Talking about, we love you, Kenya. We love you, Kenya. Kenya, more haircut. Don't forget. Anyways, let's move on, y'all. This is the last clip of Kenya, okay?
Here. Okay, let's see.
And Kelly.
Do I know about any of the tea for the upcoming season, and will I be on? Okay, so yeah, I actually kind of know some tea. The upcoming Brooklyn, I go out of the room with that and shut the door, honey. So I do know that they're adding 2 new housewives to the team. They're adding 2 new housewives, and I think you guys kind of know them both. They're both like known people. One is a business person she's a restaurateur, and the other one is actually, you know how we always say, oh, you know, it's giving Love and Hip Hop. The other one is actually from Love and Hip Hop. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Someone just said, are me and Mark back together? Hell no. No, that is never going to happen. I usually never say never, but I'm going to say a good never on that. We're just trying to raise Brooklyn together. And honey, if the cameras were on us half the time, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's see. What else? It's going so fast. Okay, let me see if I can get down here. Somebody said they want to see our niece. It's so many people on here. Okay, it's not Rashida. It's not Rashida. And honestly, there's another rumor too. Somebody's asking, will Shamia be back? I don't know. I hear yes and I hear no. In that one, I can honestly say I don't really know the tea on that one. But I have been hearing both. Yes, and she'll be back. And I've been hearing no, she won't. So that you got to wait. But they do start in 2 weeks. So the cast is pretty much, set. But I think if she backs out, there was a young lady that I know that was auditioning or interviewing, who is married, beautiful, gorgeous young woman. And I don't think she made it, but I think if Shamia is not there, she would be a great alternative. She's got, this beautiful marriage. She's been married long term, and she's a beautiful girl. So I would kind of be rooting for her. I think she kind of has what I feel is classic, Real Housewives energy. Someone says, will I be a part of the cast? As of now, no. That could change. I keep hearing a lot of different things. We have been in talks. But as of this moment, it's a no. Let's see. Is Angela coming back? Yes. Yes, she is. Y'all were living for Miss Angela. Like, she had to be coming back. So Drew, is she coming back? Yes. It's not Claudia. Claudia's not from Love and Hip Hop. What are you guys asking? So you want the names? Let's see. I don't know who these people are. Is Porsha coming back? Yes. Yandy is not part of it. No, it's not Yandy. She's actually a singer. Okay, I have to go. If I get basically shot and ready to air. Okay.
I don't know if you heard, I don't know if she said it in this clip, but she actually did say K Michelle's name. Well, she didn't say K Michelle's name. Somebody said in the comments, is it K Michelle? And then she said, K Michelle, that's a good one. So somebody said it, and then she said the name out loud. So I think that's why everybody thinks it is K Michelle. And when you kind of narrow it down, K Michelle will probably be the one. I was thinking who sings on Love and Hip Hop? And I was like, it has to be K Michelle. So let me just say this. One, if it is K Michelle, I absolutely love K Michelle. I think K Michelle is going to give us reality TV gold. I could see, believe it or not, K Michelle being a good housewife. I do. I think financially she'll be able to hang with the girls. Like, they're not gonna have her just looking. She's not gonna be no Brit. Okay, she's not gonna be walking up, girl, with no 2 rolls of toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? I think that financially she'll be able to hang with the girls. Verbally, she definitely would be able to hang with the girls. Probably surpass half of them. I do think K Michelle would be a good housewife, believe it or not. I do. So I'm here, but I'm a little biased because I like K Michelle. I even follow K Michelle on. I've been a fan of K Michelle, girl, since when she was with Memphis. Okay, like before that. But I have to say this though. I told y'all, and it's no shade. This is no shade to K Michelle because I love K Michelle. I told y'all it was going in the Love and Hip Hop direction. I told y'all, girl, I said it. And they literally have plucked someone from the Love and Hip Hop universe and put them on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I love K Michelle. I think K Michelle would be a great housewife. I really, really do. What's the direction of RHOA? I told y'all, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta meets Baddies meets Zeus. Girl, I'm not trying to say K Michelle is ghetto. That's not what she is a little ghetto. She's a little bangy. She is. That's a total of 8 housewives, including Friends. None of the OGs getting over 1 million, and the newbies are getting peanuts. The ratings don't support it. Ooh, thank you, ooh, Zaddy. I just feel like they would have done better by getting like a Mariah. If we're gonna be honest, I love K Michelle. Again, it's not to say that I don't think that K Michelle is not housewife material, because I really think she is, especially with this group. But I think she is, but I don't think it takes away from the fact that they're literally getting someone from Love and Hip Hop after it's been said that this season is giving Love and Hip Hop. I think K Michelle is just the right amount. Like as much as K Michelle just be talking shit. Like I don't think I've ever seen K Michelle just really fight. Well, I do remember her hitting somebody with some. Who she hit with those flowers one time? Girl, to the point of oblivion. Girl, we have to accept that RHOA is changing directions to the point of oblivion. Girl, I think that's what it is. And I think today kind of solidified it. Like, girl, this is the direction that they're going. I have been saying for years that if Porsha ever became the face of the show, I've said this. If Porsha becomes the face of the show, I can tell y'all what direction it's going to go. I've been saying it. I have been saying it. Okay? And I knew that when they did that promo shoot, no shade, because again, multiple things can be true at the same time. I thought that the season 16 promo shoot, the women looked absolutely fab. I thought Porsha looked fab. I thought Britt looked fab. I thought the picture was fab as a whole. No, it's not Porsha's fault. It's not. But I knew that when Porsha became the face, I knew the direction it was going to go. Because Porsha not hiring nobody. But I knew if Porsha make it to the middle, I know what direction it's going. Hey, Rodney. Hey, Marquel Green. What's up? I thought the picture was fab. But I also knew, too, that picture, as fab as I think the women look, that photo does not go underneath a housewife umbrella. When I think of the promo shoots that have been released from the Potomac, from Atlanta, Miami, New York, girl, that does not fit into what we have been getting from Housewives. And when Porsha said that she wanted Phaedra back so she could bring some twerk energy, I can see K Michelle outshining Porsha and Phaedra. She is. K Michelle is a good reality TV star. It was given urban IG model. Girl, that photo shoot was very much an old VH1 Basketball Wives of Atlanta. It was giving VH1 Baddies of ATL. It was giving MTV Basketball Wives and Girlfriends of ATL. But it did not give Housewives of Atlanta. And I knew that. When you go and look at the pictures, baby, y'all already know what I'm about to do. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what the fuck I be talking about. Baby. Baby. Hey! Hey! Baby! Royalty, baby! Girl! Baby, royalty! Baby! That all black? Them bitches fucked it up. I said, oh, baby, they ain't playing no motherfucking games. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, baby. This right here, baby, 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 baby. These hoes showed up to work that day. I said, oh, baby, they ain't playing no games. Bitch, this is the best housewife picture, hands fucking down. Okay? Bitch, these bitches showed up to work. Everybody was on their diets. Everybody was eating salads. Everybody went to the dermatologist. Everybody went to the dentist the day before and got their shit fixed. Everybody had their shit together. They was not playing no games. Baby, these bitches was bad. Ain't nobody gonna ever get me to believe this picture ain't bad. Baby, these hoes went to work that day. You gotta go to work on Myra's feet. Okay? Look at this. Potomac. Baby. That's what I'm like. This is what I be talking about. Look at the girls. Eating. The girls are eating. Look. Eating. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so when we see stuff like this, and then we go from that, to this. Oh, girl. Girl, what the fuck is this? Bitch, what the fuck is this? Girl, get this out my motherfucking face. Girl, y'all went from girl that to girl hanging. Bitch, you got Kelly hanging off the motherfucking side of the goddamn rail. Girl, they're at the motherfucking jungle gym. Girl, no, but listen to what I'm saying. Though. I think the girls look foul. It's giving We TV realness. The girls look fab. I really think the girls look fab. But what I'm saying is, when I think of housewives, I do not think of this. Okay? When I think of housewives, I don't think of this. I thought of the pictures that I showed you earlier. I don't think of this. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, girl, the girls is eating this up. But baby, this is not a housewives photo. This is very much VH1 coded. This is very much the Real Housewives of ATL. It's very much the baddies of ATL, ex-girlfriends and wives of basketball players. Oh, they look like Soul Train. Y'all eating them up. They look like Soul Train. I thought the girls look good. Y'all said they look like Soul Train dancers. Girl, I thought they look good. Hello? But I thought they looked good. I thought they looked good, baby. Oh, but yeah, I'm just saying. It's giving wags. It was wife and girlfriends of Atlanta. Oh, yes. Oh, but yes, that's all I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I try to tell the girls that that the direction that they're going into is very much a love and hip hop tea. You could tell this is the new era. This is the new era. This is the new era of Atlanta. That's all I had to talk about, y'all. We don't know. It has not been confirmed that it's K. Michelle. So it has not been confirmed. That's just something that, due to Kenya saying the name, due to somebody saying it in the comment section. And then, of course, if you really start to kind of like narrow it down, the only person that really fits the bill would be K. Michelle. She's the only singer. Not the only singer, but I mean, it could be Brooke Valentine. Somebody mentioned Brooke Valentine. But I feel like K. Michelle. I think K. Michelle. If all bullshit aside, even though I feel what I feel about love and hip hop, if I had to pick somebody, I would pick K. Michelle. I think K. Michelle is just right there on the edge, if that makes sense. Like she could be ghetto, but I feel like K. Michelle can pull it back too. Like I feel like you'll get her, but it's not so. It's not no Jobs and Hernandez. Like Jobs and trying to get on the show. Johnson said they won't let me get on the show because, bitch, you like to throw bottles across the room. Johnson said they won't let me get on the show. Johnson, because you like to throw bottles across the room, baby. You don't remember when you was coked out at the reunion and your ass was who was that throwing? I think that was Tammy throwing a bottle back. I can't remember, but I remember Johnson, your ass been coked out at the reunion and y'all tore that whole goddamn reunion set up. No, you can't do it, baby. And that's the problem. Everybody can't be no housewife. Can we just say it? Yeah, I don't want to say it. Let me shut up. That's the problem, girl. Y'all start letting everyday people, like everybody can't be a housewife. I miss the days where everybody knew if you could be a housewife or not. Half of the girls online saying that they want certain girls on the show, that would have never been even up for discussion at the beginning of Housewives, if we're going to be honest. Half of the people that I keep seeing on the show, seeing online, like, oh, this person would be good, this person would be good. Their name would have never even came up in earlier seasons of Housewives because, girl, they just don't fit the aesthetic. We're going to have to just call it for what it is. Girl, let me shut up. Baby, if Trump can be POTUS, anybody can be a housewife, baby. Hello? Hello? Anyways, that's all I had to talk about, y'all. And girl, they better not bring Kim back. You know Kim is gonna be on Watch What Happens Live, I think this week. What's the standard to be a housewife? Nothing. Just be a woman, I guess, honey. Brooke and that cheating man have been trying desperately to rebrand as a weird life coaches. Might be onto something. Girl, thank you, Sally Joe. Exactly. You know, Marcus called himself Dr. Love or some shit. I don't know, child. Okay, girl, just be a woman to be on Atlanta, honey, because you ain't got no standard. I told y'all the standard to be a woman. Girl, I guess that girl. I mean, that's what it's giving. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm done, y'all. What else y'all want to? I mean, girl, y'all got something to talk about? Okay, Mama D. Okay. Nobody can judge me. What about Charles? I saw a little clip. I saw a little piece of it. But I don't have nothing to talk about. Charles Red Shamia. Baby, if let me say, if Kim come back, if they allow Kim Zolciak to come back, the way I'm going to be super offended if they let that white lady come back, not because she's white, but because the way that Kim left, and you want to come back, and your ass is piss poor broke to the point where you got to get money from your daughter. If they let Kim come back to that show, the only way I want to see Kim come back is if Kenya can read her ass for about 2 episodes and then they ship her ass back off. Girl, she said slavery wasn't a real thing, honey. Girl, they I think Kim said that at the reunion when she was in that bathroom with Andy and Croy. I think in the restroom. I'm like I shouldn't have. I'm almost sure she said that in the restroom with Croy and Andy that year when she got pissed off when they tag teamed her. Racism. Yeah, she didn't say slavery. She said racism. Thank you, Celine. She said racism. She didn't say slavery. Racism. She didn't say slavery. Sorry, she said racism. Mm-hmm. She said racism. Sorry, not slavery. Mm-hmm. Girl, but quiet as it's kept. Either one is girl. Either one sound fucking crazy for that bitch. Girl, let me still call that lady bitch. Just let me shut up. Mm-hmm. That's why I said, girl, either way, it ain't no difference to me, girl. Racism. So, I mean, it's a difference, but you know what I'm saying, girl. Like either way, girl. Whether she said racism or slavery, girl, it still sound crazy as hell. Oh, they did say the other housewife might be the Pinky Cole. She does the slutty vegan. She has a slutty vegan restaurant. So they said that might be the second housewife. I mean, girl, at this point, girl, it is what it is, girl. Either it's gonna be K Michelle, somebody from Love and Hip Hop, or either Pinky Cole and somebody else, and everybody else is supposedly coming back. I think that if the girl, they don't like to work though. That's just I think can I say something, y'all? Believe it or not, I really think that even with the housewives they have something there. It's just that I don't know if like they're lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really think about it, they have some meat there to work with. You got Shamia versus Porsha, and girl, they ain't even started to scratch the surface on that friendship because girl, once they start to tell, girl, let me see something. Just listen to me, y'all. Listen to me, everybody. I want everybody to stop typing. Okay, I'm about to tell y'all how this could work. You have Shamia and Porsha. We haven't really even scratched the surface on that friendship. Once they start to tell each other business, bitch, it is going to be too much. Yeah, we all going to be down here because don't forget, they've been friends since high school, so they know each other's secrets. Be very clear. All it's going to take is for one person to tell somebody business, and baby, it's going to be murder she wrote down to that goddamn Atlanta. Girl, so that's one. And then you have Kelly and Porsha. They got a little 1-2 going on. You see what I'm saying? And then you got Angela and Phaedra. If Angela don't let up our Phaedra's neck, she gonna make Phaedra uncomfortable. So all I'm saying is you have some organic, shout out to Nene Leaks. You got some beef there where the girls, then you got the new girls coming in, but you already got something there that'll carry them into the next season. Shamia ain't saying nothing on scary. That's the thing. Shamia ain't saying nothing. She not scary ass bitch. That's the thing. And so they got it's there. It's just that, girl, they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work. Baby, Shamil, because Porsha don't be making, girl, Porsha, bitch, Shamil lets Porsha interrupt her too much for me. Because if we're going to be honest, Porsha wasn't saying shit. But the way that people eat up what Portia's saying, you would think that Porsha really down there saying something, girl. She just talking. And Shamil, you just sitting there letting her talk. But they're all liars. They do. All of them lie. That's the thing, like, everybody on that stage just lying. You got Shamil response to Porsha, and you lie too, girl, bitch. That should not. If somebody say you're lying, your response to them saying you're lying should not be you lie too. Okay, so, but we know. Girl, shut up. Anyways, so we got Shamil. Girl, 2 is wild, ain't it, girl? So we got Shamil and Porsha. That they have something there. She's trying to sabotage me. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really get out of, if you listen to the shit they say just be off the wall. Not off the wall, but it just be shit like, you have to listen to Shamil talk and you gotta listen to Porsha talk because both of them be full of shit. But I think what happens is when you just automatically like team this person or team this person, you miss some stuff. Like I caught early in the season when Shamia said, most of the time they bring up Porsha to me. And I came down here and I said, y'all heard that when Shamia said most of the time? So you do be talking about Porsha. Because you just said most of the time people bring up Porsha to me. That's not all of the time. So you do talk about Porsha. So it's stuff like that where you got to listen to the words that they be saying because they tell on themselves. That's all it is. Just listen to the shit they really be saying. They tell on themselves all the time. Shamil told herself right then and there. I was like, oh, this bitch be talking about Porsha. Girl, you said it. But yeah, they both a mess. But I do think that because they can't remember their lies. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. When you tell the truth, the story does not change. There we go. The way Kenya would have gotten to the bottom of their issues in a scene at her salon while giving Shamia a pressing curl. Right. That's what I'm saying. They don't have any. They need. Like, can we talk? This reunion highlight major problems. The main liars are protected. Others are getting caught up in fibs. Probably first reunion, I felt more confused after. Come on, let's say it again. The reunion highlighting major problems. The main liars are protected. Come on. Others are getting caught in fibs. Probably first reunion, I felt more confused after. Come on. Thank you. I kind of want Mia to join RHOA. She's already in ATL, but I'm still pissed she let Giselle run her off. She might not be able to handle the RHOA girls. I think she'll fit right in if we're going to be honest. On some real shit, they might as well just bring Mia in as a friend. Mia will fit right in with these girls. No shade. Mia would fit right in with this group of girls. She would fit right in. Now, season 6, 7, 8, no. But this season, Mia would fit in. Because they might as well go ahead and bring Mia in as a friend, then let her be permanent, girl, season 18. Mia would be good for the show. Because they all scam. Girl, come on, Anne-Marie. I'm not. Girl, come on. Come on. Come on. Who said it? All scammers. Just be lying. They all be lying. Just bring her on in. Just have a lie off. They can really get rid of Cynthia and just bring Mia in, if we're gonna be honest. They really could. Cynthia don't need to be there. Get rid of Cynthia, bring Mia in as a friend. But yeah, I think it's some meat and potatoes there. I do. Believe it or not. And y'all, and maybe I'm saying, Atlanta is my baby. But girl, I'm kind of over Atlanta. It is what it is. But I do believe that Atlanta does have some meat there. When you look at the mess between Angela and Phaedra, Drew, Shamia, girl, and I really think what's about to happen, Drew and Porsha about to tag team Shamia. Because y'all know Drew and Porsha started following each other back again on social media. So right then and there, I said, oh, girl, they about to tag team Shamia if she come back. So Shamia, girl, you in danger. You're not gonna be able to handle Drew and Porsha, because Porsha know all your motherfucking business. Unless you're willing to tell some of Portia's business. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, Drew and Porsha about to tag team Shamia. Angela about to go after Phaedra. Girl, Kelly about to go after Porsha. Girl, so we got some beef there. Girl, they just gonna have to just stick to it. Because the girls get there and girl, they get scared. And they're gonna have to, on some real shit, they're gonna have to come with some storylines. They really gonna have to. Because in my honest opinion, Porsha coming back she not gonna give shit. She ain't give shit this year. Her storyline was, we're gonna call it for what it is. It was Drew. I need to guess. They gonna have to, they allow the housewives don't have to work because they are not forced to work. And they can just create this bullshit. I don't even want to go backwards because it doesn't even matter anymore. But I'm gonna say this and we're gonna move on. Porsha shouldn't have even been allowed to even start no shit with Drew without us knowing about Simon. As soon as the producer saw the direction that Porsha was trying to go with some bullshit with Drew, they should have cut that shit right then and there. Baby, when you brought your ass down to the internet, you said that girl Porsha Williams not coming back is Porsha Gubadia. So that's who the fuck I need to show up because that's what you said. I don't know what you're trying to do with no Drew, but baby, ain't nobody tuning in to see you create some shit with Drew. What the fuck is going on with you and Simon? Because just the other day, you was down on the Instagram insinuating that girl, you was over there bopping, pulling, and tugging, and that he had erectile dysfunction. He was also calling you a big ass dummy. So we trying to figure out why your husband is down to the internet calling you a dummy, and why you're insinuating that girl, he got erectile dysfunction. That's what the fuck the viewers want to know. That's what I'm saying. They don't make the girls work. They don't make the girls work. They don't make those girls work. They don't make them work. You got Carlos King. Shout out to Carlos King. You got Carlos King on paying them girls $250 per episode. When it, bitch. Carlos King over there paying those girls $250 per episode. And bitch, we know all they motherfucking business. Girl, Carlos paying those Carlos over there was paying those girls on Love and Marriage DC. Girl, $250 per episode, up to $2,500, and between their all they business. That's what that. Listen, I'm telling you what. Let me go ahead and tell y'all, because some of y'all acting like y'all don't know. Porsha making up with Drew was fraudulent. We don't need any more fake alliances. Drew better sit back and let Porsha and Shamil self-destruct. I'm with you. I'm with you on some real shit though. That is true though. Listen, all I know is this. I was going somewhere. Whenever I go places, I download stuff on my iPad so I can, have something to watch. And I had downloaded an interview with Bondi Blue, Jamie That's Me. Shout out to Jamie That's Me. And Niecy. And girl, I was watching an interview with Winter from Love and Marriage DC. And I don't know who asked the question. I don't know how it came up. I don't know if it was Bundy, Jamie. I don't know who brought it up. All I know is for a fact that Winter from Love and Marriage DC said out of her own motherfucking mouth that the first season of Love and Marriage DC, she said you got paid anywhere between $250 per episode up to $2,500. And she said that Monique was the highest paid. That's exactly what the fuck she said. And girl, I stopped. Girl, I was over there looking at my iPad just like this. I had my iPad sitting on the goddamn thing. And I was looking. And when she said that, I said, what this bitch just say? I said, hold up, what? Girl. And I rewind, and then I had to rewind it. And I said, hold up, what the fuck she just said? I said, did she say $250? Girl, did she say did she mean 2,500 up to 25,000? Or did she say 2,000? Did she say 250 up to 2,500? Because you know I get real confused. Girl, you know I get real confused real fast, like. So I was like, what she said? So I'm sitting on the plane and I'm like, what this bitch just say? I'm like, hold up. Girl, I got my motherfucking. Hold up. Y'all know I gotta demonstrate. Hold up. I got my AirPods on. I'm sitting on the plane like this. $250. Can y'all hear me? Bitch. You can get $250 in one YouTube video. This bitch over there telling all her business for $250 an episode. I wish the fuck I would. So I said, bitch, what this bitch just I saw cursing everybody out. What the fuck this bitch just say? This is what I'm thinking in my head. I ain't saying it out loud. What this bitch just say? I said, this bitch is not. Hold up. Bitch. I'm telling you. When I tell you, bitch, I almost told them people, girl, baby, let me off this motherfucking plane. This lady just said that they get paid $250 up to $2,500 per episode. I said, oh, absolutely motherfucking not. And you got Carlos over there making them tell all they motherfucking business. When I tell you one thing about it, two things for sure, Carlos do not play. Baby, Carlos do not play. This is a fucking reality TV show. Bitch, okay, hand me my parachute, land the motherfucking plane. Cause bitch, I wish the fuck I would get on TV and tell all my business for $200. Bitch, I wish I would get on TV and tell all my business for $2,500. You got the girls over there on Bravo. I know Porsha, she might not be making $2 million now. But I know Porsha making every bit of 1.3. You know the ratings ain't as high as they used to be. I know Porsha making every bit of 1.3, 1.5. Okay, whatever she making, Portia's still a millionaire. She probably the highest paid. And Porsha ain't telling none of her business. Phaedra ain't telling none of her business. And you got the girls on Own Girl telling all their business for $2,500 a motherfucking episode. Bitch, I wish I would. And then they lock the girls in. And this is another thing that the girls do, right? That's why they doing this shit. That's why they do this shit. This is what she explained. Let me tell y'all what she explained. So whenever they break these episodes up, they do it because they lock you into a contract. They lock you into your rate. One tell you it's a motherfucking scam. Bitch, it's a motherfucking scam. So the way I took it, the way that Winter explained it, was when they have these long ass episodes and they break it up into like part A, part B, that's their way of locking you in at that rate. So you can't go back and negotiate a higher rate because it's still considered the same season. So it's 2 seasons for the price of 1. So whenever they do like Love and Marriage Huntsville and you get 16 episodes and then they take a break and they come back a month or 2 later and they just starts out with like season 7A, season 7B, they still consider it the same season. So now you just locked in, girl, for 30 fucking episodes. Girl, come on. And the narcissists in them will take the money. They figure the exposure will get them other endorsements. Girl, and I wish, girl, that's some crazy, girl, I couldn't do it. It's not even worth it. I'm not telling my business for no $2,500 per episode. That's going to be out there forever for everybody to see. Mm-mm. 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 Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Y'all be on TV, girl, telling all y'all business, girl, talking about your husband cheated on you, girl, fighting your daughters. Hey, Jackie Christie, fighting your mamas, Chantel, girl, talking about your kids, girl, getting paid pennies on the dollars. Mm-mm. Girl, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to motherfucking do it, baby. Mm-mm. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Y'all got the game fucked up. But yeah, that's what she said. And so I was like, ooh, girl, they really over there kind of like, girl, I don't want to call the girls scammers, but girl, cause like you signing up for it, but like, girl, y'all really over there like, girl, y'all getting scammed. Girl, they got y'all working for 45 episodes for $250. Bitch, and you the dumb bitch who signed on the motherfucking line. I can't even get mad at them. Cause bitch, you the dummy, y'all the dummies who signed up for the bullshit. Baby, as soon as I would have saw that motherfucking contract and I saw girl $250 per episode, I would have started acting real confused. What is this? Right here. What is this right here where it says $250 per episode? What is that? Oh, that's my rate for each episode that I air it. Okay. Even if it was $2,500. What's this $2,500 per episode? What's that about? Oh, that's per episode. So you want me to get on here and tell all my business about me and my husband, or how my husband cheated on him, how my husband cheated on me, how he was fucking my sister, or how my child might not be his because I was fucking around on him. Y'all want me to get on this TV screen and tell all my motherfucking business for $2,500 per episode. You want me to get on here and fight with my daddy and fight with my mama for $2,500 per episode. Girl. That's why I be saying y'all be want to be on TV too much for me. I don't get it because I can't do it. Y'all be want to be on TV too much for me because I can't do it. Y'all be it's like y'all just be willing to tell y'all business. Girl, man. Bitch, I wish I would. Bitch, I wish I would. I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would. And they be going deep into their business too. I'll be like, damn. And then here I come down here. And then here I come. And here I come, y'all. And what do you I'm about to bring everybody else into it. Every YouTuber, what they do. Girl, come down here, take some notes. Did y'all see that stupid ass bitch in this episode? Did y'all see that stupid ass girl that we come down here dragging everybody? Okay. Now you consulting with your lawyer on the left hand side, right? Because I'm real confused on what this $2,500 means. And then here we come, girl, dragging y'all asses because y'all done told us all y'all business. Y'all done told us all y'all business for $2,500 per episode. Now we got to come down here and drag y'all asses. Look at her silly, stupid looking ass. Did y'all see her? I know y'all heard when she said. Did y'all see that nigga when he said? Come on, dude. Did y'all hear what that nigga said? Y'all didn't hear it? Bitch, let me play it for you. Listen, because y'all don't be listening. I been trying to tell y'all. Listen to what the nigga done said. I told y'all the nigga said it. Didn't I tell y'all that's what the nigga said? Girl, she's a fucking fool. That nigga ain't shit. I told y'all the nigga wasn't shit in season 2. You didn't want to listen to me. I told y'all he wasn't shit in season 2. I told you he wasn't shit in season 3. I told y'all the nigga wasn't shit. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. She's dumb. I'm tired of covering. No, she's just stupid. She's stupid. No, she's stupid. We're just going to call it for what it is. She's dumb. That's what we do. And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We come down here talking about the people. Okay? Like, fucking, I even said everybody got a price, but it damn sure ain't that price. That's what I'm saying. Girl, you got me fucked up. I wish the fuck I would. But yeah, shout out to the girls. Shout out to the girls who who taking pennies because it's not that deep for me. Girl, when you really think about it, it's no shit, girl. The only way, can I say something? The only way it might work out for you in the long run is if you own like a Bravo. I hate to say it, but you probably not gonna make that much money on TV. You're gonna have to be on like a major network for you to even get close to start bringing in a couple of dollars. If I can't make it to Bravo, come on. Yes, like if I can't make it to like $1 million, like I just can't. I understand that you don't make that money when you first start out. But what I'm saying is, even on Bravo, remember, girl, when Bravo first, not when Bravo first started, but when the Housewives first started, they wasn't making no money at all. I think Nene said they didn't really start making money until what, like season 5. So yeah, at one point it was that way. But I feel like also in the same breath, the only network you could probably just make like life-changing money if you stayed on the show for a few seasons would probably be like the Housewives. I would, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at the girls on Housewives, girl, can we call it for what it is? Girl, the only bitches that didn't have no OnlyFans was the house. No shade. I ain't got no issue with OnlyFans. Honey. Shout out to the boys and some of the trans men, you know, who OnlyFans pages I done subscribed to. You done helped me out plenty of times. But you know, girl, I just remember when the pandemic hit, the only bitches that didn't have no OnlyFans worked for Bravo. I don't know if y'all caught that tea. Y'all, I don't know if y'all caught that tea. That's what I said. I don't know if y'all caught that tea. Girl, the only motherfuckers who didn't have no OnlyFans work for Bravo. Everybody else from WeTV, MTV, VH1, Zeus was down to the OnlyFans spread eagle. Bitch. Legs in the air. Baby. Jack and Dixon playing with puss. Girl, send my nudes talking about, girl, I ain't really doing nudity. I'm just covering up a little bit. I'm not really showing my areolas. I'm just doing this. Girl, ass tooted. Girl, the girls have to do. Baby, the girls have to do what the girls. The bitch had to do what the bitch had to do. Baby, a bitch had to do what the bitch had to do, baby. I'm just saying, baby. Girl, the Bravo girls, I didn't see not one bitch from Bravo down on OnlyFans. Ooh, girl, I know I'm gonna know that Brisket can add RHOA to the resume. I know, right? Baby. Okay, I think Evelyn was down to the. Didn't Evelyn start her OnlyFans at one point? I think she was showing her feet or something. Girl, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, oh, Larsa did. You know what? I forgot. You know what? But I think Larsa just did that just to do. Girl, now, girl, I forgot. Larsa did have an OnlyFans. I forgot. Larsa did. Larsa did. But at the time, Larsa wasn't on Bravo technically. They hadn't really come back just yet. Oh, I forgot about Denise Richards. But I think Denise just did that just to support her daughter. Now I'm moving the line. The point of the matter, okay. The point of the matter is I think the girls on Bravo did it just to do it. Okay. The other girls and boys, you had Safari down there with his big ass dick. Girl doing jump ropes. Dick just swinging. Girl lifting weights. Dick just everywhere. Safari, sit your big dick ass down. Now you down to the motherfucker. Now you down to the motherfucking Instagram doing jumping jacks and shit. Girl talking about girl naked. Dick just swinging everywhere. Girl just swinging. He talking about I'm just doing jumping jacks. Girl, dick just swinging and sapping it side to side. God, mess. A mess, girl. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Baby. Baby. Am I lying? I don't know. I never subscribed to Safari's OnlyFans. Baby. I did see something on on Twitter. I think he was lifting weights and he was butt ass naked. Safari. I think he was lifting some dumbbells. And he was butt ass naked. I said, girl. 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 No, I never subscribed. Oh shit. I ain't never subscribed to to any famous OnlyFans. I ain't giving them hoes my money. I'd rather give. Let me tell you something. My rule is this: you help the girl. You have the other girls out. You don't make the rich richer. Okay. Bitch, some hoes down here, bitch, because they still trying to keep up the same lifestyle. Absolutely not. You give your money to the girls who you know. Girl. And then on some real shit, most of them, I don't think the celebrities be really doing anything anyways. Oh, I did. You know what? I did subscribe to Patrick's. It was only $5. I forgot. I did subscribe to Patrick's OnlyFans. When he first, I already knew he did. I had already knew that he did an OnlyFans. I forgot how it just popped up one day. I did subscribe to Patrick's, the producer from Bravo. It was only $5. It wasn't for me. He fine, but I was just like, girl. I was like, not. But I think you should try it out though. It just wasn't for me. 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 So yeah, I was just like, yeah. It was right at the beginning. Yeah, girl, he be fucking. Girl, he definitely be fucking. Girl, just go subscribe. I don't want to tell all his business. But girl, he definitely be fucking. Fucking getting fucked, fucking getting sucked. Whatever you think is happening, girl, it's happening, baby. But this was like right. Just try that, girl. This was right when he first started. So he didn't have a lot of content. But yeah. Anyway, shout out to the girls. I ain't got nothing else. I think I'm done, y'all. It was. I don't know how much it costs now. He could have went up on the price. Like I said, this was like right when he first started, so he didn't have like a lot of content. But anyways, because I used to always Patrick fine as hell though. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Now, probably like a daddy. That's all I got to talk about, y'all. Is that it? I haven't been watching Miami like that. I started watching, then I stopped. And then, of course, I saw like when Gertie did what she did the other day. I thought it was iconic. But I said, I'm not watching I said, I couldn't because I know my nerves will get worked up. Because I've been telling y'all. Oh, I heard that Jax wasn't coming back for season 3. For the Valley. baby. And then I heard the girls are so offended by Gertie. That's what I be saying, like shit like that. I'm not gonna let them. Well, I'm not gonna let them get my nerves worked up because how the fuck you offended what Gertie did, but bitch, y'all not pissed off that Julia threw a drink. Girl, get the fuck off my face. It be shit like that get me worked up. Let me say something, and we're gonna nip this in the bud. I don't give a damn what nobody say. If somebody throws some water on you, bitch, anybody will be pissed. I don't care if it's alcohol. I don't care if it's water. Okay? If somebody throws some water on you, alcohol on you, you would be upset. So for people to try to act like, depending on what's in the, like, it's not like, I guarantee you, if anybody had water thrown on them, they would be pissed off. If anybody had water thrown on them, they would be pissed off. So I hate when people try and sweep certain stuff and like, oh, like, girl, no. If I pour water on you, girl, you would be pissed off. Girl, like you would be pissed. Like, I don't know. That's literally assault. Like, what are we talking about? That's why I was like, girl, we're not gonna sweep, like, and you know what's so crazy? Girl, you know how many people on, like, go to Twitter and see how many people are saying that Gertie is doing too much. Bitch, how is Gertie doing too much? Girl, I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, I'm Team Gertie on this one, baby. All the way. I'm Team Gertie all the motherfucking way. All the way. Anyways, that's it, y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about? Baby. Julia, girl. It's clear as they just don't want her on the show. Mm. It's 11. Where you at? I'm talking about it's 11 p.m. Because you're supposed to be 2 hours behind me. You in the same. You see how the girls are trying to figure out where she at. Where the fuck she at? Because she's supposed to be 2 hours behind me. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Anyways, y'all, that's all I really had to talk about. I don't have nothing else to talk about, baby. I just wanted to come down here and run my mouth about Kenya. Kenya not coming back. It is what it is, honey. I do want to know how this next season. I know that's right. I do want to know how this next season is going to play out. I think they should make the girls work. Like, girl, they get lazy. Phaedra not gonna do shit but get in the confessionals, just making back. You know. Okay. Now we're gonna be down here trying to figure out. Okay, girl, she said 11 o'clock. Girl, so that's okay. That's my time. So, okay, where's she at? Okay, let me see. Let me go to the world map. You know the girls. You know the girls go to the You know, the girls go to the clock. Then they go to the world watch. Okay, New York is 12:03, Los Angeles 9:03, Miami is 12:03, Atlanta is 12:03, Chicago is 11:03, Paris is 6:03, Houston is 11:03. The girl's still trying to clock. Okay, girl, because so she's not in Paris. Okay, so she's not in Paris because it's 6:03 in Paris right now. She's not in Atlanta because Atlanta is 12:03. And she not in LA because LA is 9:03. Baby, nosy fish, baby. Gonna figure it out. I just want to say thank you for creating a Patreon so we can really talk the talk. And writing that great guy, you looking real zaddy vibes. Thank you, DeHonda07. Thank you so much. For those who don't know, I have a Patreon. If you would like to subscribe or become a member, the link is in the description box. If not, I completely understand. It's just that, like I always say, I have 2 jobs now. So we still be over here as we're doing tonight. We still going to be over here kikiing and laughing. But over there, you know, I don't know. I really don't want to talk about Jackie because I was going to talk. I might just tap on it a little bit. I'm really done talking about Jackie. I don't even know if I want to review the last episode of Basketball Wives. I think I just want to tap out because I'm over it. I'm over Jackie and Chantel and Takari, if we're going to be honest. I don't even know if I want to even review the last episode of the season because I'm just over it, you know. I have not watched OC. Katie Rost just posted on her new husband. Wait, Katie from Potomac. She has a husband. Does she really? I mean, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, thank you, Angie. Hit us with the Porsha dance before you go. What I tell you, Porsha? That's another one. Y'all want to talk? Girl, that's another one. Porsha gonna transform to whatever man she with. Kim Kardashian did it. Kourtney Kardashian. She do it all the time. Women, I hate to say it, women will change who they are to be with a man. It's no shade. Not every woman, but I have noticed the girls will do that. They really will. Katie got married in real life, or she said she got married. It's no shade. I don't want to say what I want to say. I'm trying to talk in code. Katie Rost from Potomac says she got married. Is she really married, or is she just saying she got married? Because okay. That's what I was saying earlier. It's by design. That's why I was saying earlier. Y'all dragging Brittney Rener, but baby girl, Brittney ain't the only one. And it's so crazy to me because, like I said on Twitter, this is what I put on Twitter. This is exactly what I put on Twitter. Baby, I'm so sick and tired of Katie and those purple. Katie, take those fucking purple contacts out your eyeballs, girl. Ain't they purple or blue? Something like that. I put quiet as it's kept. It was giving 5150. Oh, baby, don't say that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, that's why I didn't want to say nothing without saying mean, without sounding mean. But girl, it's late, girl. Girl, y'all sure Katie got a husband? Did y'all see him? Because Katie going through some stuff. So I don't know if Katie really got a husband or she just saying she got a husband. Because we gotta see the husband. Because Katie gonna get down here talking about I have a husband. Girl, Andy, call me. I can come back to the Real Housewives of Potomac, and Katie ain't really got no husband. Okay, it's not me. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, does she really have a husband? Because with Katie, you don't know. And Katie needs to take those fucking contacts out her eyes. Because she look a fool. And we love Katie, but we gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Katie, take those fucking contacts out your eyes. Maybe it's a plant or animal. She said. That's what I'm thinking. You don't know when it comes to Katie. She posted him on her Twitter. Is it AI? Bitch, is it AI? Did y'all confirm? Did y'all confirm that is it AI? Because the girls, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know. I gotta see him. I gotta see it with my own eyes. It's real. I don't know. I'm not saying y'all lying. I'm saying I gotta see it, girl. I don't. Girl, I gotta see it. I'm gonna go to DC and see if I can run into them. The girls out in DC, girl, can y'all go out and see? Because I think Katie work at the grocery store. Remember, she was y'all go to the. Can y'all go to the grocery store that Katie work at and see if y'all see her and her man there on her lunch break? Because the people said that Katie got a husband, and I feel like somebody, Stacy, one of y'all who live in the DMV, can y'all run to the grocery store that Katie work at and let us know? She work at Trader Joe's. I know she works at the grocery store because she told us. Can y'all go to the grocery store that Katie work at and let us know if y'all see her on her lunch break with some man? She works where? She works at a grocery store. I don't know. I don't know if she still works there, but at one point she was working at the grocery store. She did a whole video. I don't know if she still worked there. I don't know. I'm assuming she does. Maybe she doesn't. Oh, she quit? Okay. Maybe she quit. She did post it for. No, she was like at work when she posted it. I don't know if it was like a grocery store or like a pharmacy. I don't know if it was a grocery store or like a CVS. Anyway, she was working. That's all that matters. She was working. But whatever she was working, y'all go find out and see if that bitch is there with a man. Oh, girl, no, Dick. Oh no, child. It looks like he probably has a yacht in Kitty Point. Oh no, he looked like one of those. Oh, girl. I know exactly what you mean when you say that look. Oh, girl. Oh, Katie. Katie ain't gonna never get her kids back. Oh, Katie. Oh, Katie. He's in real estate. Oh, girl. I don't want to talk about Katie no more. I'm gonna fuck around and say the wrong thing. Girl, shout out to Katie. When Katie was on the show, Katie was everything. Katie is going through life right now, and we hope that Katie, Kate, we hope we wish the best for Katie. Yeah, she been lost her kids. Oh, baby, y'all don't keep up with the mess. Yes, Miss Thurman, she lost her kids some years ago. I don't think she ever got them back. Katie started, unfortunately, going through like some real serious mental health issues. Like it wasn't the Katie that we saw on season 1 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, she started going through, just life and mental health issues. And at one point, she definitely lost her kids. And I don't think she ever really got them back. But remember, she came back to the show. And that's when Ashley, that's why I was like, girl, the way y'all be talking, not y'all, but the way people talk about Candace, it really be Ashley. She came back to the show and her and Ashley kind of had some words. Yes. She called Ashley dumb. Yes. Yeah. That was around the time I think she started having issues, but it was still, I think that it was manageable, if that makes sense. And then I think after that season, Because she left, she came on the show, she was an OG, then she left, and then I think she came back. And that's when her and Ashley kind of got into it. And then after that season, I think she left again. And I think that's when it really she really started going through it. And then she just never came back to the show. That's a lie. I just told another lie. Oh, I just told another lie. She did come back. It was a season, but she was only mic'd up for a few seconds. Remember that season when Mia lied and said she had cancer? She was there that day at Karen's. Karen had an event at that Mexican restaurant, and Katie's hair was real short. She made like a quick appearance, and I think she had those fucking contacts on that. I think she had those fucking contacts on that day, those blue or purple contacts. So she did. It was okay. Season 8. Okay, there we go. So she did make like a guest appearance, and then after that, I don't think we saw her again. She had a fro. Was it a fro? Yeah, whatever. I think it was season 7. She grabbed Ray's butt. Yes. So yes, she did. She did make a. So she came to the show. She left. She came back, but she left, and then she made like a guest appearance. And then I think she left, and I don't think we saw her after season 7. But the season 7 was really like a quick 1-2. What's up, Bonnie? Yeah, it was like a quick 1-2. And then I remember her like coming down to Instagram or Twitter, and she was begging Andy for her job back. It was sad. And I think most people, this is how I know sometimes people have a heart, for real though. As much as we act like bitches sometimes, I think most people were like, Like, I don't even, like, I think at that point, people were like, no. Like, no. Mm-mm. Like, Katie, we can't have you come back to the show, girl. It's not even. Like, mm-mm. 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 And I saw a lot of people like, no, Katie don't need to come back to the show. As much as you begging Andy, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's the thing. Katie had real issues. Like, it's not, and that's the thing. Like Katie, like going through some shit. Like, this ain't like no funny. Like, girl, we can't even put you on the show because it just would be like a train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Lo and behold, Karen Huger. Karen Huger's just a fucking mess. Shout out to Karen. But yeah, it wouldn't even be like, it wouldn't even be entertaining. It would just be like a train wreck. Like, this is just sad. Like, girl, why? Like, it would. I would be looking like, girl, why y'all got this lady on this TV show? Maybe y'all know damn well Katie don't need to be on this show. Now, she did okay when she was with Ashley. I mean, when she was going back and forth with Ashley, and she was like, you dumb. And then Robert started laughing. You know what I'm saying? But girl, like, no, we can't even play with like. It would be like on some real shit. I think it would be just like Wendy Williams when she came down to the Lifetime. I think it would be that type of. And I never watched the documentary, but I think it would be like that if Katie came back, and probably worse. So it's like, girl, some stuff. It's like it's not even. Don't put that lady on TV. I didn't say you're dumb. I meant to say you're stupid. Baby, Katie was gonna call somebody stupid, baby. Sorry, I just got here nightcap for my 51st birthday, but where's Karen Huger's mugshot? What's up, Shauna Michelle? Happy birthday, girl. Let's take a shot together. Girl, let's take a shot. I got a little bit of drink left. Let's take a little sip. Happy birthday. Yeah. But yeah, child. Yeah, but you know, all bullshit aside, bullshit aside, I can't even talk. Shout out to Katie. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm trying to, girl. Girl, this gray. I'm just trying to embrace it. That's what I ain't saying nothing about it. I'm just trying to. I think I might dye it though, just for one more time, because I gotta go take a picture. But I think I might keep it. I'm just trying to embrace, And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was really tired of, like, I'm not lying to y'all. I really just got tired of dyeing my beard. Like, it just became like a hit. Like, girl, I'm so tired of dyeing my beard. Like, I'm over this, girl. Girl, like, bitch, you getting old. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It became like a job to me because, believe it or not, my beard grows really, really fast. Okay. And so I was always trying to cover up the grays, and then it started looking crazy to me because this part I get my beard faded. So when this part comes in, you see the gray. I don't like what I was thinking. I really want to do. I really just want the gray to pop in, but I'm kind of like over. Just I was really just over it. Like it really just happened. Probably like what 2-3 weeks ago, Rodney. I just went and looked at Katie's Twitter. She's married her dad's best friend. Oh my god, girl. Her dad's best friend. So oh girl. To be great. Yes. To me. Gray don't mean old, but I mean, because there are people in high school. I knew somebody I went to school with who had gray hair in middle school. But I just didn't like the gray. That's all it comes down to. I don't like the gray. I didn't want my hair to be gray, but then I just got tired of dyeing, and I was like, girl, I'm over it. Girl, it literally just happened out of the blue. Girl, I just woke up one day, and I was like, I'm not dyeing my hair today. And then I was like, I'm cutting this shit off. And I just cut it off, and I was like, girl, I'm just gonna let it be gray. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm not dyeing this shit no more. I dye this shit like every few days. I'm done. It's a wrap. Girl, I'm over it. I don't care. It is what it is. Bitch, you getting old. I don't care. I'm done. And so yeah, I was just like, girl, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I was thinking about dyeing it one more time because I need to take a picture. But I think I might just keep it gray too. I don't know. But yeah, but pretty much even if I dyed it one more time, I'm probably gonna not. I don't know. It just depends. It just it just depends on how I feel. I may wake up in a month and say I want to dye my beard black, or I might just keep it gray. Right now, I'm just keeping it gray. It is what it is. Girl, I don't care. I'm like, are you still like Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much. I'm just like, girl, it is what it is. My goal right now, honestly, girl, is just to lose weight, get my body right, and just be a fine, handsome young man. Just be a fine. I want to be one of those. I want to be one of those men who got a nice ass body, who fine, and they be like, damn, that's an old ass fine ass nigga. That's how I want to be. I want to be one of. I want to be one of the girls when I walk out. They be like, that's a fine ass old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah, it just depends on how I feel. I might dye it black, I might not. But I will say I'm not so in a rush to just dye it black. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like now it's just kind of like it is what it is. Like even when I went to my sister's house the other day, her and my brother-in-law were like, "Oh, you let your hair just be gray?" I was like, "Yeah, girl." I'm like, I'm over it. Like at this point, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. They were even surprised. Because like I said, for the most part, people who watch my channel, they know I'm gray, but for the most part, I usually dye it. But now it's just like, I'm over it, girl. So yeah, that's what we at with it. So girl, it's a little gray, a lot gray. It's really gray. I was actually like, girl, your hair is really gray. The first time I had a whole motherfucking nervous girl. Girl, I don't even talk about that girl. I had a whole motherfucking panic attack, bitch. Girl, dramatic. Love you, Rodney. You're the best. But like for real, has anyone seen Karen Huger's mug shot? Anybody else wondering why it wasn't plastered somewhere? Shauna Michelle, I don't know. I have not seen her mug shot. I haven't. And I'm surprised because I know it would have leaked by now. We see everybody else shit. Girl, but we ain't seen the Grand Dames. I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen it leaked anywhere. Hey, cousin, I'm so late. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I think whatever happened to Brittney, Amanda Bynes, Justin is the same thing that happened to Katie. The entertainment industry, they are monsters to people. It's sad. I can believe it. I can believe it because Amanda Bynes, she ain't been the same in a long time. It's just sad. It really is sad though. Baby, somebody better go check on Ray. Ray probably having a time of his life. I know he probably happy. I know Ray probably happy. Ray is probably over there living his life. Girl, he ain't got to worry about getting out the motherfucking bed to go get her drunk ass out the middle of the street. Girl, y'all feeling sorry for Ray when Ray probably on a vacation. Can y'all imagine on some real shit? Can y'all imagine the shit that Ray had to deal with? It's no shade. Baby Ray, I bet you Ray probably in Florida. Bitch, Ray in Florida. Bitch, I bet you Ray probably in Florida. I bet you Ray probably in Florida. Bitch, Ray is in Florida playing golf. That's what I'm saying. Come on. Baby, don't feel sorry for Ray. Ray is on a year-long vacation. Ray is in his soft girl era. Okay. Baby, on some real shit though. I felt the only reason why I felt bad for Ray because Ray that's still his wife, but I felt bad for Ray because I was like, I know it has to be tiring to like. Can you imagine dealing with a drunk like Karen? I bet she looked bald as an eagle. No shade. Ooh, baby, you know she probably did. Shauna Michelle. I could just imagine, like, girl, you like Ray is too, and that's all I'm saying. Like, on some real shit, like Ray really is too old to be dealing with some shit like that. Like, no matter how much, we could sit here and say, oh, Ray probably did, pacify her and all that stuff, but Ray is too old to be dealing with some shit like that. Like, I would be, girl, I'm at the house minding my business, and I gotta get out of the bed to come and get you because, girl, you steady drinking and driving. And girl, coming to find out this is your fourth alcohol-related offense. Like, Ray should not be, like, girl, I refuse to be dealing with some shit like that at that age. I think Ray is pushing 80. I am not about to be dealing with no shit like that. And I really do believe this. I remember, not to put y'all all in my business, my family business, some shit was going on with my grandmother. Well, not really with my grandmother, some people in my family. And I was just telling my sister one time, like, Nanny should not be dealing with shit like that. Like, Nanny should just be enjoying the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? I really just believe that when people get old, like, you should just enjoy the rest of your. And I know that people can live to their 100 years old, 150, whatever. But I just believe that once you start to hit like that 70-year-old mark, like, girl, people should just be able to just kind of like relax. Girl, I don't have time to be stressed out and worried about nobody. I'm not worried about my kids. I'm not worried about my grandkids. I'm not worried about my neighbors. Girl, I'm not about to be stressed out at 75 years old. I really do believe that. So it's just like to see Ray like out. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I don't have time. Like, I am not, girl. Let me say, I'm not, bitch. When I hit 75, I'm not worried about my nieces. I'm not worried about my sisters. I'm not worried about my brother. I'm not worried about nobody but my damn self. Girl, don't call me with no bullshit. Don't stress me out today. I'm over here watching TV, minding my business, probably having a glass of champagne. I don't want to hear it. Don't ring my phone. Bitch, I'm too old to be dealing with this shit. Call somebody else. That's gonna be my attitude. That's gonna be my whole attitude. Don't call my phone at no 75 about no bullshit. I'm literally too old to be dealing with this shit. Come over here minding my business. Girl. Hello? Girl, nobody got time for no. He said 76. Ray is 76, y'all. That is too old to be dealing with shit like with Karen. That is that is too no. Come on, I know that's right. I'm 40 and I cut my niece off already. That helper was asking me to cash up her every other day. I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, ain't nobody got time. I thought Ray was how old is Ray? Is he 79? I thought Ray was older than 76. Let me see. Ray was born in 1946. Baby Ray was born in 1946. Ray 79. Ray 79. Ray is 79. He probably just turned 80. No, he turns 80 this year. Let's say he was born October the 17th, 1946. So Ray is 79 years old. He turns 80 October the 17th. Ray is too old to be dealing with some shit like that. Girl, I am not dealing with no shit like that at no 79 years old. I am not about to be out of my motherfucking bed, out here getting my drunk ass wife because you still don't know how to act like you got some fucking sense. Girl. All Ray should be doing is walking around here cracking jokes with the girls and the boys, and that's it. What Ray give you on TV, that's all Ray should be doing. Walking around here, he crack a joke or two, he give the girls a hug, he talk to the boys, and then he gone upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And everybody don't nobody really bother Ray. They know Ray. Oh, that's Ray. Ray good. He good people. He cool. He don't really start no shit up. Leave Ray alone. She paid his taxes. He could come pick her up every now and again, baby. And Karen said she wanted her goddamn. Remember when Karen said she wanted her goddamn money back? Do y'all remember when Karen was pissed off when she started telling all her business? That's the last time I think Karen stopped drinking on camera. Remember when she was down there season 5 with Monique and Candace, and Karen basically said, "I want my goddamn money back." Baby. My motherfucking money. I want my money. I want my motherfucking money back from the motherfucking nigga. I think that was the last time we saw Karen drink. Karen was down there telling all her business. Karen said, "You got to, in order to make millions, in order to owe millions, you got to make millions." Baby, Karen wanted her money back. Baby. Hell yeah. Girl, don't get it twisted. Let me say something. I'm about to defend Ray. Girl, I'm about to defend Ray for about 5 seconds. Even though there was a major age gap, even though Karen was way, way younger than Ray, we're not going to act like Ray ain't went and pulled her ass from that motherfucking farm and took care of her and her son. Because y'all forget that the son ain't raised biologically. I think the son comes from another man. Now I know. So Ray provided Karen with a lifestyle that she wouldn't have had without Ray. Be very clear. All I know is that when Thomas Jefferson concubine get out of jail, she better drop their BS. We in Potomac. Drink our tea with our pinkies off. Okay? You know that bitch gonna come back in Potomac. Girl, shut the fuck up. What the fuck happened in jail? But yeah, no, her first son is by a different man. Not Brooklyn. What's the baby name? What's the daughter name? That is her taxi fare. He don't owe her nothing. I know that's right. What's Raven? That's her name. Raven. Ray. Yeah, Raven. Raven is Ray's biological daughter. The son is not Ray's biological son. I mean, that's his son, but not biologically. I will be vindicated, old lying ass helper. So all I'm saying is girl, Karen, girl, girl, look, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, Karen, like Funkin' I Neva always say, either you're gonna pay on the back end or you're gonna pay on the front end, but bitch, you're gonna pay. Karen just paying on the back end. That's it. Girl, it's your time. You don't have to take care of Ray. She could literally leave Ray if she wants to. But Ray snatched your ass off the farm. He gave you a lifestyle that you more than likely wouldn't have had if it wasn't for Ray. I remember Karen talking about a job she had at Taco Bell. Remember when they were talking about resumes? I can't remember how it came up, and Karen talked about the only thing Karen could list was a job at Taco Bell. Ooh, Taco Bell sounds so good right now. And I was like, oh, Karen really ain't never worked. Because if all you can mention is a job at Taco Bell, you probably never just worked before. Unless that's probably been your whole. I'm saying in Karen's situation. In Karen's situation where she's a kept woman, and the job she could only name is Taco Bell, I was like, okay, Karen probably never worked before. And that's fine. If that would have been her only job anyways. But it's just like, okay, Karen, now you got to take care of Ray. You don't have to, but girl, now you're taking care of Ray. And you're stressing the man out. So yeah, but Ray don't bother nobody, child. Ray just come downstairs, he shoots scenes, he show up to the reunion when he's supposed to, and then girl, he go back home. Mm-hmm. Girl, yeah, that's why Karen came in lying, talking about Ray's a black Bill Gates. Just lying. Just lying. How he the black Bill Gates, but you paying his taxes. You paying his bills. When I say Karen came in telling lies, when she said that her husband was the black Bill Gates, I said, oh, girl. And then we found out he really wasn't. But shout out to Karen, though. I can't wait till she get out of jail. I think Karen gonna be enough. I think Karen gonna continue to be a bullshitter, though. I really do. I think Karen gonna get her ass out of jail. I don't think she. I really think she ain't learned her lesson. I think Karen gonna get out of jail and still come back trying to act like the grand dame. Oh, the grand dame is who? This is what she gonna say. The grand dame is who? Did you guys miss me? I just had a little problem with the law. With the grand dame is who? I think she gonna come back on that same fuck shit. I really do. I think the only thing that's gonna change is Karen might not drive. But other than that, I think that Karen's still gonna come back and she's still gonna be on some fuck shit. Her and Laverne, who sounds just once I hate fucking Laverne Cotswell. Once I hate her fucking voice. Anyways, but yeah. She gonna come back on some fuck shit. She is, I'm telling y'all. I don't think Karen learned. I don't think Karen really. I don't think Karen is too full of the little bit of celebrity that she has, aka Bravo celebrity. I don't think Karen has learned her. I hope she has, but I really don't think Karen has. I think Karen is going to come back still full of herself. I really do. I think Karen is going to come back. She's not going to tell the truth. I think she's going to gloss over the truth. And I think that's what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. The only way Karen would be able to really come back and do a 180, I think she needs to come back and have a real big piece of humble pie. I do. I think if Karen comes back and she's really, and she shows some type of understanding, she understands the severity of the situation. I do think Karen could win over a large part of the Potomac fans. But if she comes back on some bullshit, like, oh, the judge had it all wrong, like, not an addict. Karen, baby, you are a fucking addict, bitch. Girl, Karen, I knew you were an addict. I even didn't want to call Karen an addict. I had to bite the bullet and say, Karen is a motherfucking alcoholic. Karen, the simple fact that you even took your black ass down to that courthouse and still tried to play like you hadn't really done anything. Karen brought her black ass down to the Bravo cameras and was like, I'll be vindicated. I'm going to be vindicated. I'm going to be vindicated and you owe me all an apology. And then we found out, bitch, your car blew up. You hit a motherfucking tree. You was, bitch, knocking pictures off the wall. Bitch, you done knocked down not one, not two, but 3 signs. Bitch, after all of that, you still said I will be vindicated. Bitch, your car caught on fire. Girl, you hit a tree. Bitch, you hit a tree. And your car caught on fire, Karen. How the fuck you still talking about you gonna be vindicated? Girl, you almost killed somebody. I said, girl, through a motherfucking residential neighborhood on top of that. Even if Karen didn't even know how drunk she was, once Karen found out she hit a motherfucking tree, bitch, and your car caught on fire, Thomas Jefferson's concubine, thank you, DB. That should have been enough for Karen right then to be like, damn, bitch, I was that drunk? I hit a tree and my car caught on fire? Yes, bitch. Girl, Fast and the Furious. Girl, that's what we thought. That's what you thought your ass was on. Bitch, you was driving like Mario Karts, bitch. Yes, your car caught on fire. You hit a tree. You was acting like a goddamn fool driving through a residential neighborhood. Yes. That should have been enough right there for Karen to be like, girl, okay, this shit is getting out of hand. But Karen still wanted to keep up the facade. I am the grand dame, and you better watch how you handle me. And I will be vindicated. When I say, baby, that Karen is a complete fucking mess. She did all of that. And then, girl, you know what really sealed the deal for Karen? It's not fun. It's funny, bitch. You know what sealed the deal for Karen? When that motherfucking video footage came out, that body cam footage came out, I said, oh, girl. I'm going to tell y'all how bad I felt for Karen. I felt so bad for Karen that I wasn't even going to play the body cam footage in my YouTube videos. That's how embarrassed. No, that's how, now I didn't feel bad for Karen. I was embarrassed. That's what it was. That's the word I'm looking for. I was embarrassed for Karen. I was like, girl, this is too much, girl. Karen, girl, this is, girl. I'm lit. Karen was fucked. I said, oh, baby. When I tell you Karen wig, bitch, hold up. Karen wig was sitting just like this. Karen wig wasn't sitting like this. Karen wig was sitting just like this. Okay. Karen wig was supposed to be like this. Karen wig was sitting just like this. Girl, right in the middle of her motherfucking head. I said, oh, sister. I said, oh, Karen. Baby, I don't know. Baby, Karen was giving real cokehead vibes. When Karen was like, oh, my nose is running. 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 I said, oh, is this bitch on coke? I said, baby, this bitch, baby. I started to act like Lisa Rinna. Were you guys doing coke in the bathroom? Girl, I was like, girl, where is Lisa Rinna at? Yeah. Girl, when you doing coke in the bathroom, it was giving very much Lisa Rinna tea. When she asked those white people when they came back to the dinner, were you guys doing coke in the bathroom? Girl, the way that Karen was sniffing to me, my nose is running. Are you married? Make sure you treat your wife. I said, oh, this bitch is crazy. I said, this bitch is nuts. Baby, Karen is nuts, baby. Baby, Karen. Baby, when Karen got out that car, she said, ooh, I'm lit. I said, oh, sister. No, supposed to say that. So you're supposed to say, girl, I'm fine. But when Karen got out that car and she stumbled, she said, ooh, I'm lit. I said, oh, girl. I said, oh, Karen, girl, you going to jail. Bitch, you going to jail, Karen. I said, Karen, you is going to jail, bitch. Okay, girl, you telling me, girl, you just telling on yourself. I said, "Oh, Karen." It was so normal for Ray. He didn't even look shocked, baby. I'm gonna tell you what, Karen. Here go Ray. Hold up. Here go Ray. Oh, right here. Girl, sorry. Here go Ray. I said, "Oh, Karen." I forgot I had my bag right here. Baby, she had Ray down there, baby. I said, "Oh, baby, Karen, baby, had that bag. He was looking through that bag, baby. He was like, I'm looking for the license, driver's license. It should be down here, the driver's license. Yeah, I'm just looking for the driver's license. Hold on, baby. When I say, baby, Ray was over there with those mermaids that was at her birthday party. Thank you, Nitwit. He was like, I don't see the driver's license. Would you like my driver's license? I said, oh, Ray. I said, oh, Ray, no, they don't want your driver's license, baby. You wasn't there. Yeah, they want hers. Yeah, Ray was like, I'm looking for the driver's license. I see the keys. I see some Altoids. I see I don't know what this is. What is this white box? I see a white box. I think these go in her ears. I see her wear these in her ears sometimes. I see some chapstick. I see a debit card. I don't see a driver's license. Would you like to have my driver's license, officer? I said, oh, Ray. I said, oh, Ray. No, Ray should not be dealing with no shit like this. Girl, Ray should not be dealing with no shit like this, Karen. Ray said she only had a girl. When Ray was like, she only had a couple of beers, right? I said, oh, no. Ray was just trying his hardest. Ray said she only had a couple of beers. Yeah, she only had a couple of beers. But you can have my driver's license if you want it. I said, oh, Ray, baby. I said, oh, girl, he really trying. And that's when I was like, girl, Ray should not be dealing with no shit like this at his big ass age. Ray should not be dealing with no shit like this. Girl, wife, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Wife, husband, I don't give a damn. I should not be out here in the middle of the motherfucking night with these white ass police officers. Girl, let's just talk about it. Bitch, I should not be out here, me or you. Bitch, especially not my black ass. Girl should not be out here in the middle of these motherfucking woods, girl, behind some houses in a residential area late at night with these white ass officers, girl, because you don't know how to handle your motherfucking alcohol. Girl. Come on, Slurry County. Bitch. Okay. I said, oh, girl. Anyways, shout out to Ray. All right, y'all. Girl, I didn't want shit. Girl, we've been on here for almost 3 hours. All right, y'all. I didn't want shit. Again, I want to apologize for being late. I was at my niece's birthday. Her birthday is actually on Monday. She turned 8. If y'all want to send her a little dollar or two, go ahead and send her a little dollar or two. Anyways, I have to babysit them on Monday and Tuesday because my sister has to work and my brother-in-law has to work too. So I was trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So I have to get up around like 7. So this is what I was gonna do. Okay. So they come here Monday and Tuesday, but Monday is her actual birthday. So I was gonna get up because they usually get here around like 7:40. So I was gonna get up and I was gonna cook breakfast. Ray Karen should be dealing with that at her big old okay. Ray Karen shouldn't be dealing with that at her big old age. Get a driver, girl. Oh, she might sleep with him. Okay. I'm gonna cook some breakfast, just some French toast sticks, I haven't decided if I want to cook bacon or turkey bacon. They really don't eat bacon like that, but they like the bacon. Um, but they normally eat turkey bacon. They only eat bacon when they go to my mama's house. They call it the real bacon. We like going to Mimi's house because she gives us the real bacon. Okay. Just some strawberries, some French toast sticks, some bacon. Okay. And some French toast sticks, some bacon, some strawberries, and oranges, and then some orange juice. Or apple juice. And then I was thinking about taking them to the museum. It just depends, girl. I thought about eggs, but I don't know if they eat eggs like that. I know they like French toast sticks, and I thought about giving them the real bacon since it's her birthday. So I may give them the real bacon, the real bacon. But all I have is turkey bacon in my refrigerator too. I try to stay. I eat no. Let me just. I eat bacon, but for the most part, I try and just eat turkey bacon whenever I go buy bacon. But I'm thinking about since it's a birthday, I may just go ahead and cook the real bacon and some French toast sticks, some fruit, and then later in the day we can probably go like to the children's museum. I don't know because I heard that shit can be expensive, so I don't know. I was gonna look up the prices. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna have. I was gonna have some balloons and stuff already. So when she comes in the morning, it's gonna be balloons. So Sunday night, I was gonna blow up balloons and just throw them on the ground, and then I was gonna make sure I decorate the counter. So I'm still gonna try to make sure, even though her actual birthday party was today, I still was gonna try to like make it feel like her birthday on Monday. So yeah, that's the plan. So I need to go to the grocery store tomorrow, and I gotta go to Walmart. I need to do all of that tomorrow. And then then I'm gonna try to take a melatonin by 10 so I can be asleep by like 12. Because sometimes that melatonin take a long time to kick in. And so I should have the Atlanta review up Monday night. Mm-hmm. Bacon. Anywho, that's what Ray gets for having a young wife. Okay? Right. Right. But anyway, so yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a good night. I will I'm gonna have for those who I know if you don't watch it, then you don't care. But I'm gonna have the Sex in the City or In Just Like That review up tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Should I do it tonight? It depends on how I feel. But I'll definitely have it up tomorrow, and then Monday. Oh, I forgot Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop Huntsville, and then I'll probably have the Love and Marriage Huntsville up tomorrow or either Monday too. I think I want to do it tomorrow, so then all I have to worry about is the Atlanta review on Monday. Yeah, we'll figure it out though. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.